So, on Live with Psychic Sugda, your celebrity psychic medium, this is real and reality celebrity news. So, today, this morning, I saw the story about the dog, the two fishermen that saved the dog from the icy river. And of course, we're going to use my dog tarot to be able to see what's the condition of the dog now. I'm going to shuffle my deck. Past, present, and the future. So we can see that, let's sit there over there. We have the Wheel of Fortune card. Okay. Luck, chance, and change are involved. And it just shows that, you know, it's telling me how it started in the first place. It's just that, the weather, nature, just took over. And the dog knows that it's spirits, though. Okay. The dog, he knows that spirits are the one who, because the spirits, they work with all that water and the air. Something, the dog is telling me something about the air that picks up, um, it picks up, it picks up, it's something about the air, okay? And it has something to do with the air, the atmosphere, okay? It's, um, but it has something to do with, the flooding, the storms, just things like that, okay? But the dog says that he's sensitive to that, okay? That dog that was saved from that icy river by those two fishermen, he is sensitive to knowing when there's about to be a disaster, okay? So he knew it was coming, but he says, how can you alarm human beings about stuff like this? I mean, you're kind of just, you really can't, okay, unless there's a psychic in every family, okay? And the dog says that you have to be really good to actually be able to pick up on stuff like that. Okay? He says, like me. And so then we have the Justice card that came out upside down. You don't see the little dog? Okay? And so what this card tells me is that the dog is safe. He has had to, he went to the veterinarian, okay, because he's had to go like some emergency procedures, okay. They want to really make sure that he's not suffering from hypothermia, and so they're really just keeping him warm, okay. They're keeping him warm now, okay. Showing you the picture of that dog that was saved in that icy river, okay. They're just keeping him warm, and they know how to do other things like putting a thermometer in his mouth or putting a thermometer. The dog is hiding it from me, okay? But they usually check their temperature in the same way they would check a baby's temperature, like put a thermometer up the butt or, something like that, okay? To make sure that the dog is, you know, he's not freezing on the inside. They making sure that his insides are warm and that the dog is, because they know that dogs have the ability to, it's something about keeping them warm, okay? They have the ability to, well, they don't really have the ability to keep themselves warm, but they kind of do, but they kind of don't. Okay, they don't have the ability to keep themselves warm, but they should be warm. Okay, or they could freeze too. So that's what the dog is saying. The dog is being kept warm, and he's being given lots of food and drink. And then also, the dog, also this card is telling me that the Three of Leashes, this is the Three of Leashes, and that card tells me that the dog is worried about his owners. He's worried about his next owner, okay? And he's also worried about if he will be put to sleep or not. He is an older dog, and he feels like dogs have the same problem with when they get into like these shelters, like dog shelters and things like that. They have the same problem with finding owners that want them almost similar to children being adopted after the age of, what, 5? You know, everyone wants a baby, okay? No one wants the older dog. And so that's the problem. Or no one wants the older child, okay? Everybody wants the little one, okay? So that's the dog. Dogs have problems with that too. And that's what I'm being told here by the dog, okay? That by the cars, by Spirit and the dog, is that the dog worries about who's going to be his next owner, or if he's going to even find another owner at all, okay? Because really, when dogs are taken into those type of places, they say that they are thoroughly, those people who work with dogs say that it tells me that they're very thorough about the dog, the age of the dog, you know, if the dog is, you know, if anyone's going to want the dog, okay, they are very thorough about pets, okay, and so, you know, they may want to, you know, figure out another avenue for dogs. Sometimes they put dogs to sleep simply because they know that they're not going to be able to get another owner, okay, and so, you know, but yeah, so far, but with this dog, they are trying to get him another owner because of his breed. Okay, they want to, you know, take pictures of him and get him all cleaned up and, you know, hope they can find him another owner. I'm seeing that somebody actually who works for that shelter may actually be taking this dog home. Okay, so I'm being told by the dog cards that this dog is lucky. Okay. For your reading, please contact me at 702-373-5420.